Did you know that there are different types of company registration in Nigeria? Now you know. The number one is the private limited liability company, and this is a legal entity that is independent of its owners. Its limited liability and simple operation makes it the most common registered business in Nigeria. And here are the characteristics. Number one is that it limits the personal liability of the owners if the company ever gets into financial troubles. The second one is that it doesn't sell its shares to the public. A private limited liability company does not sell its shares to the public in order to raise capital. The shares is within the registered shareholders in the company. The next is that it enjoys perpetual succession, in the sense that if the owners of the company become sick or incapacitated, it can be easily passed down to the children, okay, or to whoever person they intend to pass it down to. And the last one of this is that it enjoys the rights of a natural person, such as rights to own property, sue and get sued. So there are two kinds of private limited company in Nigeria. The first one is the private company limited by shares, while the second one is a private company limited by guarantee. So the first one, which is a private company limited by shares, is a type of company that is owned by shareholders, okay, and the liability of each shareholder is limited to the original value of the shares issued to them. While the second one, which is a private company limited by guarantee, is owned by members who act as guarantors, okay. So what are the advantages of a private limited company? The first one is limited liability. So your business becomes a separate legal entity on its own, which means that if your business doesn't pay its debts or gets sued, you as the owner can be held personally liable or responsible for it, whether financially or legally. So all your personal assets, such as savings, your properties, your cars, your investments, will be safe. The debt is tied to the company, not you. Got that? The second one is sharing of work. So setting up a limited company makes it less personal when it comes to running your business, because you get to share responsibilities with others much easily and then benefit from each other's expertise and skills. I hope this makes sense. So the third one is income advantages and shared profits. So as well as how limited your personal liability is, there are tax benefits involved, okay. You can also pay yourself in dividends if the company makes profits, which has a lower tax rate than income tax. Next one is tax savings, and the next is business continuity. Like I said earlier, because limited companies enjoy perpetual succession, other people can step in and take control of the business if you become unwell or wish to retire. So as much as there are advantages, there are also disadvantages of a private limited company. Number one is that it requires a lot of paperwork. Many people see that as a barrier to getting registered, but trust me, we can help you reduce the paperwork and all the hassles. Number two is high setup cost. It is usually higher in cost to open than a normal business in registration, okay. But trust me, you can do that if you really want to give your business the structure, the legal entity that it desires. You just close your eyes, bring out the money and do it once and for all, because there are a lot more benefits that comes with registering a company than a business in registration. So I hope you learned something from this video. So if you want to register a company with the Corporate Affairs Commission, just send us a WhatsApp message at +234 8132016602. Just ask us anything about your business registration. We'll be at your beck and call, okay. We'll help you reduce the paperwork, no hassles, no stress. You just sleep with your two eyes closed and we'll handle all the stress for you. And in just 7 to 14 working days, you get your documents delivered to you, to your email. The best part is that you can do this registration from anywhere in the world. You do not need to step out of the comfort of your home. All we need are your personal information and your business information. Send it to WhatsApp and then we'll take it up from there. When the registration is done, you send your documents to your email alongside the printing instructions, so that you can go to any cyber cafe in your location and just print out your document. This is very good because it helps you save your documents, like prevent it from being lost, okay. Because sometimes people print out hard copies and in the long run it gets damaged or gets burnt or maybe gets lost, or so on and so forth. But when the documents are sent to your email, even if something happens to the hard copy that you've printed out, you can always go back to your email address and print out as many hard copies as possible. And this in turn saves you money, because if you lose your documents and you want to retrieve them from the Corporate Affairs Commission, you have to pay an extra fee to do that. But with us, when we help you to add your registration, you don't have to worry about paying, because the information is already in your email. I can always go there to retrieve it. Okay, so thank you guys for watching this video. Do well to reach out to us, and see you in our next video. Bye.